Hello everybody, welcome back to the fish feeding program down here at Cosmo Bethel Lake. And I don't know if you can see this down in the water, but there's a lot of little bluegill. There's a lot of scum in the water, but what I want to show you is you just get regular soft flour tortillas and you make these little balls. Now this is how you train these fish. They have small mouths, so you can't make these balls too big. It's usually about the size of a BB or maybe a small pea, but you basically get this going and here come the fish. They learn how to eat that. Maybe they think it's an egg to start. Later, as they get attenuated to the little pebbles, you can then go to basically just torn up little pieces, and they'll learn how to do that. They don't know how to do this immediately. You have to let them figure it out or train them over a period of time. And let's go ahead and do that. And you can see they'll take these pieces. Their mouths are very small, so you can't use a piece that's too terribly big, but they'll drag it down and they'll chew on it or they'll fight over it. And that now once you get those floating pieces done, then you can go to these larger pieces, and then they can kind of feed at will. And it's usually the bigger ones are gonna work on that. The little ones have to figure it out, but they'll take it underwater and they'll take bites out of it. Let's just do a couple of those for fun. See, they're pretty line shy at first. You know, they've been fished heavily here. A lot of people will take the bigger ones and pan fry them. They'll take 20 at a time or something like this. So giving back to the resource and giving them this diet with a little protein, a little fat, a lot of carbohydrate. Anyway, they figure it out, and as they grow bigger, the school mentality, they kind of teach each other how to work with this, and they'll just go up and take a bite out of this until it's all gone. Now the bigger fish are now out here making their little pads, and they're basically spawning. So the females are making these little dirt discs, and then they'll lay eggs in the middle, and then they have to guard them. So not everybody is eating at this time. The females are not feeding, but the males definitely are. So anyway, it's not too much of a stretch to take tortillas, and let me throw these a little farther out. Take tortillas and then switch them to a live bait. In our case, we're using the garden pest. June beetles and or Japanese beetles that are emerging out of the grasses and starting to eat everything, and I'll show you the lures there. But I just wanted to show you these fish. They're beautiful. Some of them are green and teal, and some of them have orange, but they've got the bluegill spot. And there's some real big ones out here. They're, you know, might be 3/4 of a pound or so. All right, let's go to the Japanese beetle lures next.